It's official, ladies and gentlemen, we have another extreme case of power creep on our hands.
In order to incentivize spending, you need to essentially power creep in these games. It's how they all work.
Boreas, move aside because you have nothing on Krodor's power creep. And no one's gonna be using Azor anymore.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Yes, you've heard right. This is the goofy bastard who will be coming to global server soon as a shard summon, free shard summon. And the thing is that a while back on our Forerunner account, we were able to get him, and that's where we were doing all of the testing for today. So these reviews are absolutely atrocious, but they inspired us to do our own testing, which consists of 6 different tanks, which, just like in the Trusk video last week, all have the same gear and same artifact with around the same skill level. So his defense, his damage scales off his defense. And just like with most defenders, he doesn't really do that much damage, especially because he does more damage based upon how many people that are around him. And in this situation, it's not very ideal because he's alone. He has nobody else.
Just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So the thing about his ultimate is that it's pretty okay. It increases his block by 2 and his defense by around 100% and lasts for 20 seconds, which is a pretty cookie cutter ultimate for a defender. The thing is that he has a pretty interesting passive. The only thing that I find interesting about his kit, that when he drops below a certain percentage of health, he increases this, he becomes a frenzied state, in which he does more damage, and there's damage reduction he gives to attackers and all this stuff. But the problem is, and as you've seen here, he immediately dies. So it does pretty much nothing, at least in this situation, which is a very important situation for defenders.
So the results are quite disappointing. He has the same amount of damage taken as Azor, but at least the damage dealt is quite higher. Problem is, compared to Trusk, or as we like to call it, Uncle Zilla, it's very clear who the winner is. Not to mention that this guy is a Northerner defender, and the Northerner faction doesn't need another defender.
Looking at all this testing here, I would say that the reviews were pretty accurate. They were very harsh, and he does have a face his mother could only love.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Not a damn thing.
But the thing is, and she thinks he looks like a troll from Harry Potter.
Pretty much.
The thing is that I just look at him and I see a worse version of Uncle Zilla. You know, a character that will be summoning for this weekend on our global. Yeah. And we'll also be summoning on our Forerunner account for this really cool looking character that's coming out. So if you guys want to see that, it'll be up in a few days. Thanks for watching our video, and hopefully, you know, hopefully at least you get him, because if you have a new account, he could be pretty useful, but mid-game, late game, you're not going to use him all. So,
really.
you know, it is what it is. It's a free character. Can't complain, I guess. But, all right, guys, have a good day.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye-bye.